Joe Biden spent his morning stumbling through California, stuffing his pockets with dollar bills from Bay Area billionaires at invite-only fundraisers. But California ain't his only stop today. Old Joe will soon be making his way up to Seattle to hustle the liberal elite in Washington for some campaign cash.
Meanwhile, in New York, Trump's looking forward to the weekend, focusing on taking his message to the actual working Joes across the river over in New Jersey.
Saturday, we have a tremendous rally, and I hope you're all going to be there. It's in Wildwood, New Jersey. There's going to be a big crowd, and we're going to be saying a lot. We'll be able to campaign on Saturday.
But organizing the massive rally got a little complicated as President Trump's planned venue was unavailable. So our next guest stepped up, offered a spot on the beach, at the shore, the Jersey Shore, emphasizing the boost Trump would bring to the local economy.
I love your accent. Okay.
It's not Jersey, it's like Brooklyn. But.
Joining us now, Mayor of Wildwood, New Jersey, Ernie Troiano Jr. Ernie, good to see you, Mayor. Good to see you. So tell us the story. How did it come to pass that you're able to entice Trump and his campaign to come to Wildwood and do his rally on your beautiful beaches?
Very simple. First of all, thank you for allowing me to be here. Everybody wants to come to Wildwood. This is one of the greatest beaches in the world. We have more space than you can shake a stick at. Everybody's losing beach. We're gaining beach because we always said even the sand likes to come to Wildwood. And we have plenty of space for him. Last time he was here, we had space for 8,000. There was a couple of 3,000, 4,000 people on the outside. Here we have a country music country festival here in June, mid-June, and we expect 35 to 45,000 people. So we have the space and we have the room. And besides, what greater place to have Donald Trump than right here in Wildwood?
Mr. Mayor, I was not mocking the fine people of New Jersey. Sean is now one of them with my fake accent. Last year, when not last year, 2020, President Trump had a rally in Wildwood, and it was, Kayleigh McEnany was there and said she thinks it was the biggest rally that she even attended. She said it was terrific. What kind of crowd are you expecting this weekend?
Well, I know the ticket sales is over 20, or ticket sales, the ticket number of tickets that have been handed out is well over 20,000. We can, like I said, we can handle the masses. We're used to big crowds here. We're one of the premier destinations along the East Coast. So we're inviting, or we have open arms for President Trump, and because we believe he will be the next president. And we are excited to have him here, and we have the room, and we want him to come.
Mayor, you're in the business of bringing business to Wildwood, right? And bringing 35 or 40,000 people for a Trump rally has got to be really great for your community. So talk to me about the economics of this weekend, number one. But number two, you get any pushback? Anyone saying, well, we don't want Donald Trump in Wildwood, or you got a lot of support in your community for bringing him in and all those Trump supporters to hear this rally?
Well, it's about a 95 to 5%. Yes, we're in favor of it. We want him here. We're a very blue-collar, middle-class community here. The people that live here are people dependent on jobs and the tourism season particularly.
Yeah.
So the fact that with the grocery prices going through the roof, I'm in the concrete business. I used to struggle to fill my pickup truck with $75 worth of fuel when President Trump was in office. It's now $150, $125, $160. When I order concrete, I got to pay a large fuel charge. Transportation fees go up. So we understand the impact of the expenses that have increased drastically over the last 3 to 4 years. And like I said, we need to keep the pricing down so that people can come to enjoy what we have to offer. And the fact that the people who live here can afford to stay here and have events like this to come to our community.
And Mr. Mayor, I must say that part, I will take the Jersey Shore, Wildwood, and the Cape May area any day over the Hamptons, any day. People who work.
You know what? We're just regular people We have no airs about us. We welcome everybody. I've been here. I was born and raised. I still live on the street I was born on. So it's a real hometown spun. Dagan, I got to tell you, I watched you many times on Imus in the morning, and you've really climbed that ladder well, and I'm happy for you.
Oh, that's so kind.
Well, she had to go through Imus to get to me, Mayor. So she has climbed the ladder. I couldn't agree with that assessment more. You're a good politician.
The
by the
payoff
way.
was good.
We're looking forward to watching this wild weekend in Wildwood.
Yep.
Mayor, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it, and good luck this weekend.